Hello everyone, Mode here. Welcome to another episode of Hot 4. Today, we'll be talking about another character from Street Fighter, the adorable Elena. Before we begin, you can check out my previous Street Fighter episode starring Armika, the thick wrestler. Check the link below. Back on topic. So, upon making this video, I noticed that Elena is a very interesting case in my opinion, because as much as I love this character, I realize that she's not for everyone, and she is very hard to please. Alright, first as always, let's talk about Elena's gameplay. She can be described as beginner friendly, which is very true for the most part. Her attacks have a lot of range and variety. She prefers to keep herself at the mid range, so she likes to poke at her opponents. For those who are unfamiliar with the term poking, which is basically, as it is, poking at your opponent. For players who like to anticipate for the opponent to mess up or make a mistake or harass them. She is also lenient when it comes to combo execution. That's Elena's playstyle. But I would describe it as the only downside to her, well a few actually. I would say that her hitbox is very strange. It's very awkward because you have to memorize where all of her attacks go, because most of her kicks doesn't really go straight forward. They usually go diagonal or over the opponent sometimes. And second, some of her special moves, they have the tendency to overlap. She has at least about 5 to 6 special moves, so when you do the command inputs, you might accidentally do the wrong one, so be careful with that. And furthermore, from what I've gathered, she is the most annoying character to deal with because one of her super abilities allows her to heal herself in combat. So in a way, she can extend the fight, which frustrates a lot of players. As for Elena's personality, she can be described as tomboyish, cheerful, positive, optimistic. How can you say she's all sugar and rainbows? She's a very social character and super friendly. She can make friends with the most unlikely people. Alright, I want to talk about her aesthetic and overall design choice. In my opinion, I kind of like it because of its simplicity. It's a two-piece bikini, and it is the most revealing outfit within the game. I mean, way more revealing than Armika. And I even said in my previous video about Armika that a lot of her booty and breasts is showing. Elena's case, it's actually done tastefully well because it's not poking out anything at all. What I mean by that is like nothing is really focused attention on but her torso and long legs. And even though she's wearing a bikini, it's not a thong either. And I know that some people may dislike her design because I hear many people say it's very bland, it's kind of boring, which in my opinion, no, they're missing the point behind it because it's very, very simple. Oh, did I mention that Elena is 6 feet tall, making her the tallest female within the game? Have y'all ever wondered that Elena's been around for Street Fighter for a very long time? Well, not as long as Chun-Li or Cammy, because they're the OGs. But I noticed that Elena doesn't have a statue or figurine, like at all. None. I looked everywhere. I seen some fan-made stuff, which is really cool, but I never seen a legitimate manufacturer make any toys, statues for Elena, which I find that kind of odd. Now, there's Manat from Street Fighter 5, and even she got her own statue and figurine. I was like, what the hell? That is so unfair. Elena been around longer than you. So, I find it kind of suspicious. Like, Capcom, what are you up to, man? Like, come on, dude. But let's switch around back to positive. So anyways, yeah, Elena is one fine-ass African queen. She's tall, she's gorgeous, elegant. What I love most about Elena is that the way she's animated, the way she's very fluid. She moves like water. Like, the more I look at it, and it's hypnotic weird times I see her stance. It's like, when she's moving like that. Guess I should probably end this video pretty soon. But yeah, if you were to hit it, I suggest you get a ladder. Thank you all for watching. Mode out.